Oh, it's motors. Alright, let's do this. Dampers are on, so then all I need to do is do this. Oh. And it is just kind of hanging there. Thrusters are not. Oh, yeah. But we're not getting any oxygen. Okay. Getting any oxygen, but that's okay. So then what I want to do underneath here maybe I should have wheels underneath here instead. Yeah. Woo! Alright. Let's see here. Okay, that's just the front light. Alright, let's go try it out. Let's go right to the same place that I was mining before. I'll just go straight in. Of course, now I do have to lock tools, groups. Inventory. I want to see what we have. Cockpit has a ridiculous amount. Cargo containers are full. Drills are full. Everything's full. Looks like everything's full. That was quick. Power is okay. Okay, so to swing around, and I'm gonna have to use my spectator camera because I don't have. Come on, up, back. I must be way off. There we go.
Ah!
The sun's coming up. So I've done a little bit of changes inside of here. I used some of the Sparks of the Future blocks. Kind of adds a little bit to it, I think, instead of having just the grates or different typical blocks like I had that block over here. So I think that makes it look kind of nice, because those blocks are serving no purpose other than just filling up space anyway. So looks nice. Been doing a little bit of tinkering. Smooth that area out a little bit more, and you'll have to take a glance back at any of the episodes prior to this to see what it looked like. It was kind of bulky and funky looking, and smooth this out a little bit. I really do love these armor extensions. They really make a difference on how you can shape a vessel. So, following Thursday's episode, I had somebody take a look here. This and that, the other thing. And I had David Rossetto, I think that's how you say that, Rossetto, basically suggest that I come up with some kind of a cargo delivery system from the Traveler to this base here. And the funny part is I had sort of been thinking about that, but not really. It was like in the dark corners of my mind. Because the dropship is not a cargo ship. It doesn't have the thrust, it doesn't have the cargo capacity, and it would take me multiple trips to continue feeding the necessary supplies to finish this and build the semblance of a base, which I've got an idea in my head, kind of based on one of the Learning to Survive bases. The Learning to Survive scenario, and one of the bases in that. And since it seems, and I've gone around and I've been looking, I've marked a bunch of boulders around, and I found a couple of boulders. There's been no large deposits that I've come across, and I think that's going to be the same for all of these planets. I don't know what it takes to code planets, and it seems like it's a side effect of all the updates from Keen and how these planets were created at the time, that the actual ore deposits don't seem to exist anymore. And if they do, they're few and far between, and I have yet to run across any. And I've been a good 10 kilometers in all directions from this pad. And what little bit of iron ore I was able to acquire with that miner, I was able to finish up what blocks you see, which really is only maybe half. And that's just the steel plates, that's not the metal grid that's involved. So, way to shoot things, to toss things, to shoot things to the base here. Well, I do have a... oh, wrong button. There we go. I do have the... where is it? Where is it? Is it down farther? Yeah. Okay, so I do have the outpost marker. So that's a good thing. And I'm thinking that maybe when I leave, because I'm going to have to go back to the Traveler anyway, I'm thinking when I leave, what I will do is I will just do a vertical ascent right straight up into space, and right at that transition point of gravity and space, I will leave a GPS, and that will give me kind of an idea of how high up the gravity is in this location, what its orientation is to where the traveler is at, and then I will go from there and kind of try to figure out what's going on, what I can create, which I already have an idea for. I'm not going to tell you now. Jeez, you'll just click away. Anyway, so I am going to get out of here, get back up into space. I think everything is pretty well set. The sun's coming up, so I wonder if these are already collecting solar energy. So these will, not yet. Okay. Hopefully these will, is that facing the wrong way? Is that mod broken? Don't know. We'll find out. But we'll let that recharge everything. I'm going to make sure the assembler and the basic refinery are shut down. That way they're not using any unnecessary power. Okay. And this guy is good to go. Alright, so let's get out of here. Alright, so I just escaped the gravitational field. So now I'm going to go ahead and make a new one. We'll call it Mars. Gravity edge. Or gravity limit. At Mars Outpost Alpha. Actually, I'll put that down here in the current position thing, here, the description. Oh, let's learn how to capitalize at the right time. Directly over Mars Outpost Alpha. Okay. So now, off to the Traveler. So it just had a mayday. Of course, it's a red pirate mayday. But hey, I'll wait for it to show up again so I can go in the general direction. Go check out the mayday.
is it? Oh. Do you see that? At this time, I wish I had. Well, I do have a camera. I'll use the keel camera to look at this mayday. See what we've got. It looks like it could be a pretty large vessel. Let's go in for an investigation. It's only 3 kilometers away, so it could be just a small ship. We'll just creep in at 25 meters per second. You know what? I never did. I don't want the... I don't... That's what I thought. Back up, back up, back up. I forgot to shut off the thrust or the guns. Okay. Alright. I do have them, but I just didn't put them on my toolbar, did I? Doesn't look like it. I will put those guys, where are they? I'll put those guys here. Oops! And I will put the build and repair here. Alright, let's move in now that we've hit it with a few rounds. Oops. Hey! Oh geez, I didn't shut them off. I put them on the freaking bar, but I didn't shoot them off, turn them off. So much for seeing this in its pristine condition of Mayday.
We're ready on the turrets just in case.
What are we looking at here? All right. I guess it's time to go and check it out.
Well, this thing's drifting, isn't it? Alright, then I need to set this to drift with it. There we go. Okay, what shot me? Something shot me. Now I need to get my stuff. Is there a turret around it? Okay. So there must be a turret that's exposed. Where is it? Where the heck is it? It is it. Okay, where is it? Came in. It's very skillful right here to get my stuff. Come on. Just tap the down. Tap. Don't care about the rest. Well, you already take the rest of it, so it gets rid of the body and everything. Okay. Alright, I don't see... Nothing's hitting me from here. Don't think it's inside here. Okay, nothing there. Okay, the guns are focused on that. Gravity generator. Fancy parts. What is that? Sea cruiser. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't care less. There. It's attached to... Okay, that's why I couldn't see it. Alright. That freaking thing. Can I shut that off? Interior turret. Oh, I just saw it. No, I can't shut it off. Alright. I'm going to have to kill it. Should be interesting. There it is. Ha! Alright, so what do I do with it? It's kind of a cool looking ship. Almost has like a Star Wars kind of look to it. Interesting. Well, wonder if I have enough materials to, or enough space to be able to collect everything from this. We'll find out. Smoothest docking.
Well, now that I'm back, now I have to decide. Take a look and make sure these guys got emptied out. All right. Izzy's inventory manager working flawlessly. So I have to figure out here. Make sure my See here, what is this? Cabin lights. We don't need those on anymore. Turn those on and toggle door. The door is toggled. Going to open that up. Oh, it's not toggled. It's not toggled on. Open, close. Huh? And I will shut it off. That way, even though it's part of the automatic door closing script, I'd prefer to keep it open. That way, it keeps this corridor oxygenated. So now, to figure out how to go about this. How about going about sending care packages to the Martian surface as close to the base as possible. You can see I'm 31.7 kilometers away from the outpost and 25 kilometers from the gravity limit. So I'm going to have to take all of that into account. And the way that I'm going to do that, the idea that popped in my head that I don't think I've seen anybody use yet is a gravity gun. Basically creating a gun that will be the gravity drive, it would be like a gravity drive, and then shooting a payload as if it were a projectile. Well, I guess that makes it a projectile. And hoping that the gravity will slow it down and pull the package down, and I'll use parachutes, and hopefully the parachutes, I don't know, I mean the atmosphere may not really be in existence. Let's see if parachutes will do anything. I mean the only way to know is to actually do it. And now the thing is for me to decide where am I going to put it. Well, I know that it's going to be quite large in comparison to the package. So I don't want to mount it to the Traveler, and then I don't want it to be exposed to any kind of threats, because I believe I'm going to try and use laser antennas, but to communicate with these various things. But well, laser antennas to communicate with the Traveler, to communicate with the gravity gun, gravity rail, gravity launcher. There we go. We'll call it a gravity launcher. But I'll have to use regular antennas just for things like getting a feed from a camera that I put on the payload. If this all sounds very familiar, somebody else has done something to send packages from orbit down to a surface of a planet. Let me go in here. I want to take a look at something. I'm mulling through some things. I shut off the lights in here, but that's okay. Alright, so there are my targets. I guess I'm going to be building an asteroid base. I can't think of really... I was about to go outside. Can't really think of any other way to do it. It doesn't have to be an extensive, complex base, but it's going to have to be inside the asteroid for protection of the gravity launcher. And the infrastructure to build the cargo delivery projectiles and to load them, as well as to connect up to the Traveler and utilize all of its supplies and any other refining capabilities. I'll have to put refining capabilities into this little base anyway,
because I will be eating up a lot of stone, I think. Take a quick gander here. Considering the size of the Traveler, I could make a docking location for the Traveler too, like a hangar of sorts. I mean, the asteroid looks like it's large enough. Maybe I can find one that's closer. I don't know. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time looking for another asteroid when I have one right here. Huh. Wonder what those deposits are. Looks like that's probably silicon.